What is going on there, citizens of the Reject Nation? We are going to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine Season 4, Episode 4 today, right? Yeah, that's the one. Leave a like. You know what to do. Leave that like. Let's just get to it.
It's not a secret meeting, Jake. It's an intervention.
The tips have to go.
What? Why?
Jake, we're worried about you, and you look very stupid.
Come on, guys. I think they're kind of cool. Retro.
Are they going to shave his head?
Okay, wait, okay, stop. I'll admit it. I went too deep down there in Florida. Before we just chop them off, would anybody like to say some final words?
No.
That was one word that counts. Thank you, Rosa. Okay, I'm ready.
Sorry I'm late, everyone, but trust me, it's worth it. Me and Jake are tip buds. What? No!
You know what? I do see it. It's bad. It looks bad.
I always wanted to frost my tips back when I had short hair.
I personally like the night shift. You know who else is up right now?
Murderers? Armed robbers?
Australians. It's a all new demographic for me to conquer.
Sergeant Jeffers, a word.
What is wrong with everyone?
I'm worried our night shift morale problem has gotten worse.
Yeah, you think?
Oof. Jeez.
My wife says when I get tired, I get night sassy.
Night sassy.
Hearing problems much?
It's my responsibility to fix this. I'm going to brighten the mood by telling a few jokes. Try this one on for size. I don't care for cheese. I'm a curmudgeon. You're too tired for humor.
It worked for me.
Ever since I moved to the day shift, I'm happier, healthier. My stepson gave me my debit card back.
Little Hank is happy and confident. Everything's off. Oh no, we're in the upside down.
That's right.
I'll be back in 40 minutes.
What? Where are you going?
I have to get some pens.
Then why are you putting your jacket on? The nearest pen store is 7 blocks away, and it doesn't open until 9 a.m. You really think you can lie to me?
No.
Ah! You're lying to me right now. You do think you can lie to me.
Yep.
Second under police tape. I missed this.
How low can you go?
Ash. Ooh la la. Okay, so I am smoking. Jacques rolls his own cigarettes, a habit he picked up from a prostitute in Marseille. But
Why do all your characters get STDs?
because they're living life.
All right. Move over to the second case. Smash. Bracelets. But then we hear a sound, and
I yell, les gendarmes, ils sont ici.
And I know what that means because I'm French, but I ask you to repeat it in English just to be sure.
Police are here.
Yes. You flick your cigarette. Using the cane. This is awesome.
Voila. C'est pas.
Dang.
Great news, everyone. We just got our first lead on our first case on my first night back, proving once and for all that absolutely nothing has changed.
Oh, whoa. Jeez.
But we're gonna work until it's done, right? I mean, that's how we do it.
Yeah, I just like to be home as soon as Nikolaj wakes up so I can make him breakfast.
Goddamn kids.
Not a problem. We will be home by sunup. Just like a couple of sexy Twilight vampires. I am Robert Pattinson. I want to turn into a bat. I've never seen that movie.
No, me neither. They're an insult to the books.
Okay.
Of course.
Can I get you something? Coffee? Tea?
You know what? We're in a bit of a hurry. Can you run this DNA for us?
Oh, of course. Sorry, not many people stopping by at night. Sometimes it makes you like...
Not exactly the A-team at this hour.
A-Team? Are you guys talking A-Team? I love that show. I could download it. We should binge it. This is gonna be fun.
Yep, totally. Excited to watch 5 full seasons of television. Run the DNA for us first.
Kind of feels like you're prioritizing work over our friendship.
Because I barely know you.
Fine, message received.
Love when a plan comes together.
I was in the bathroom. I'm having stomach problems.
Oh, okay.
What?
It's real bad.
No,
Should have been there.
I don't have to hear
It's
it.
like a massacre.
No, you can please stop.
Multiple flushes.
Please.
I've been researching ways to raise morale, and I found an interesting article in a scientific journal. According to a recent study, the physical act of smiling can improve your mood.
I've heard this many times.
Now you all try. Big smiles. Bigger, bigger. Great.
Hitchcock.
This isn't working out as well as I'd hoped. Time for the next level. Forced laughing.
Now we just gotta pull his files from records.
Yep, then we bust him, and we'll be done with plenty of time before Nikolaj wakes up.
Nikolaj.
Nikolaj, yeah, I said it.
Nikolaj.
Nikolaj.
Almost Nikolaj.
Nikolaj. I feel like I'm saying it. You know what? It doesn't matter.
That baby's gonna ruin your friendship.
Hi, can we get this file, please? We're in a bit of a hurry.
Oh, absolutely, honey.
Extremely slow. It's going so slow.
There we go.
Oh, my glasses.
All right, well, let's go to 5-4.
Aw.
Sorry, dude. I don't know how to get onto the system. I'm a temp.
May I? Great. Let me just get over now. Oh, good lord, that is porn.
Oh, is that not allowed?
It is not. Let me just close these tabs. Got a lot of them.
The hell? She said she was in the bathroom again.
Nah, she hasn't been to the bathroom since 8:27.
What? Also, ew. Come on, Hitchcock.
Who you texting?
Busted.
Anyways, this is great. We're definitely gonna catch this guy before sunup, and you will be home to see your kid.
Oh my God.
No.
Jake, come on in. Nikolaj, look who it is. Remember Jake?
What a grown-ass kid.
Story.
He is real.
I know you're with your kid, but I checked the file, and our perp's last known address is like 2 blocks from here.
I really want to go, Jake, but I'm here alone with Nikolaj. Genevieve doesn't get back for 3 hours.
So let's just take him with us. Now that's crazy. Or is it just crazy enough to work?
Do it.
Stinks you gotta watch him. It's really messing everything up. I mean, that came out wrong. I love that you have a son. It's not messing everything up. It's just messing up our ability to solve the case and have fun. Ah, you know what I mean. I'm a nice guy. I'm in the right.
I'm a nice guy.
I'm in the right.
What's all this?
It's an after-work hang. Just trying to turn up. Maybe we should just name our favorite sailing knot. The bowline. How about some tunes?
It's a good one.
Her favorite sailing.
Sorry you're all miserable, but guess what? So am I. I'm exhausted all the time. I never see my husband. The late-night NPR programming. Pure garbage.
I saw you earlier. You weren't in the bathroom. You were on a park bench playing on your phone. Yeah, you left me to do everything while I thought you were pooping.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Rosa, crying. Don't know what to do.
We put away Figgis 3 weeks ago. Memento should have been back by now. We had plans to meet on that park bench once the coast was clear. But he hasn't shown up.
Maybe he's deep undercover, or he doesn't remember who he is, or maybe he's dead.
Wow.
Oh.
Fisk, Jones, Tompkins, Smith.
Smith! Hey, NYPD, freeze! Slow down! This isn't fair! I have a key!
Should have shot him.
Yep.
NYPD!
I need your Subaru.
I need to commandeer this vehicle.
It's a crossover.
Whoa!
Whoa!
It's a crossover SUV, and you can't have it.
I'm a cop.
Zooey Deschanel.
This is Schmidt's mom's car, and I'm more scared of her than I am of some two-bit thug.
I'm not a thug, I'm police.
Okay, then name one law.
Don't kill people?
That's on me. I set the bar too low.
Look, can you please just
Thanks a lot, New York. You know what? If your city's so great, then how come it's not the state capital?
What? Who cares about the state's capital?
Is this the same character, right?
Yeah, she said Schmidt, so
yeah.
New Girl's canon, I guess.
Watch my soup.
I'm chasing a criminal. Your soup is not important.
You took an oath to serve and protect. That applies to my soup.
You know that's not what the oath is about. You're making a point you don't even believe in. Damn it! Got away.
Well, I spilled my soup. You tell me which is worse.
My thing. Very clearly my thing.
That's crazy. I love when shows do that.
The night shift stinks. Stinks like a butt. And I will do everything in my power to make sure we get back to the day shift. What are we standing around for? Put some Sousa on already. I want to get wild.
You angry at Boyle for having a kid?
No. I'm just mad because I'm working the night shift and I have to use a cane, and yes, the one thing I could always count on no matter what, Boyle being there for me, is also gone.
What do you say we let day shift Lohank take a crack at this?
I guess I haven't actually spent that much time with Nicolaj yet.
Nicolaj.
Man, am I seriously about to take emotional advice from Lohank?
You know you want to, compadre.
Do it.
Go to him.
Listen to good Matt Walsh.
I'll do your paperwork. And if you ever want company on that bench, I'm there.
Thanks. I would advise against it, though. If he does come back, things are gonna get real raunchy real fast. Like, we do a lot of licking. It's probably indecent exposure.
I want to be there.
Yep, let's
I
do
want
it.
to apologize.
For what?
Well, I kept talking about how I wanted everything to go back to normal, but if that actually happened, this little guy wouldn't be here. Or is he big? I don't know what size kids are supposed to be, or anything about kids, really. I think maybe that's part of the problem. It doesn't matter. I got a present for Nicolaj.
Thanks, Jake.
A truck just like this almost killed me today. Kissed me.
Oh my God, this is a dream come true. I gotta get my phone. I gotta film this. Oh, but then I'll miss it. Oh, but I want it forever. Oh, but I should stay in the moment. Oh, but don't forget. Oh my God, this is a nightmare.
No, Boyle, hang in there.
Respect. Mad respect.
Matt Walsh, respect.
I've seen every episode of New Girl.
Really?
Yeah, twice.
Dang. I like New Girl, but I left off maybe season 4. I saw what I feel like people agree were the best seasons.
I only saw 3 episodes years ago.
Oh, dude, it's a good show. I liked it.
I just remember.
Should watch it again.
What's his name? Jake something?
Jake Johnston?
He's Schmidt.
Yeah, no. Schmidt is Max Greenberg.
Never mind. I don't know how I remember shit. I don't give a shit about Max Greenberg.
And
I don't care. It's okay. I don't. I just remember for some reason the name Schmidt always stood out to me.
Yeah.
But I've only seen like 3 episodes, and that was many, many years ago. Like when it first hit Netflix or something.
Go back and rewatch.
Okay.
I feel like you would like it.
Nah, maybe.
What is his name? Damn, now I'm gonna have to IMDb a second thing.
About what?
Okay, so I want to know. The guy who was the tech looked exactly like a dude we did improv with for like a brief glimmer in time, and I want to know if it was really him. But
all right, we'll put the video on pause.
Yes, but that character's not listed at all on IMDb, so we all lost something today.
Yeah. Precious time.
Dalen, if that was you, comment below.
Well, what'd you think?
I enjoyed it. It wasn't maybe the most uproarious episode of the bunch, but, you have to have a transition of getting back in the swing of things, and even though it's not like the most serial episode coming out of a very serial trio of episodes, it's still, I liked the personality of this one, and everyone's sort of, being cranky and what the night shift is doing to people. And I thought that led to a really funny bit with good Matt Walsh. And two, Jake having to come to... I've spent the season feeling like Nicolaj wasn't real, so I was like, cool, I like that. And I like this the little ways in which he has to accept that, life has moved a little bit since he was gone. And
I thought Nicolaj was a baby.
That's a fair thing to think. I didn't think he was real at all, so I didn't bother to think what kind of child he would be.
Didn't he get a phone call when he was in prison as a doctor that the baby was coming or something like that? Or was it adoption?
I think it was adoption.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because he had a inhospitable environment.
Yeah.
So that's right. He couldn't. Okay, yeah, that's right. That makes sense. I still thought they were adopting a baby. Who adopts a grown ass kid?
They're out there.
Waste of time. If you're thinking of doing it, don't do it. It's not. You can't really condition them the way you want to make them your little slave. That way you can convince them that they're your biological child. You know what I mean, guys?
That's the point. That's the point. Yeah. It is an interesting question.
Why give a kid a home?
Why give?
Them tougher and smarter.
Yeah, if you're an orphan watching this and you're above the age of 6, get it together. Get
it together, man. You're gonna be much more badass. It's gonna be easier to pick up chicks.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, you'll have a nice rebellious wrong side of the tracks backstory.
Yeah, it makes me wish I was an orphan.
That's right.
All cool superheroes are orphans.
Billy
So,
Batson, true.
I'm just saying, man.
Bruce Wayne.
Just saying, being an orphan is it's a gift.
It is a gift. It is an asset. It is a power to be wielded.
And if you suspect you're adopted, don't try to find out because that means your parents did well.
Sure.
If they got you at the right age.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
You can't convince them when you pull them out. They already have a brain that's been developing for a few years. No. No. Anyway, let's stick that on the wall. Put a pin in that. And
come back to the orphan talk. Yeah, we'll unpack that some more as the season progresses.
I would love to adopt.
That's like one of the most lovely gifts you can do. I think.
How would you know?
How
would you possibly know that's one of the most lovely gifts you can do?
Because I feel like there's
come close to adopting ever in your life.
I am an impulsive person. You would be surprised.
Do you know someone?
Met a lot of kids.
Are you friends with someone who adopted and you were there for the process?
Yes.
To be like, oh my God, they just adopted a child. I'm going to go meet this child.
Totally. And I vetted the child myself for them.
Know?
So I was like,
I
you
know
guys.
From personal experience, it is a terrible time.
It is a torture to put upon a child, to pluck them.
And it is just a difficult psychological process. And I'm just telling you, it's just, it's not worth it. Why?
All you're doing is inviting them into
I give a kid a home.
A life of awkward jokes people will make without realizing they're being offensive.
Yeah, especially if you adopt outside of your race. You want to try to get them to look like you. That way there's no question about it.
Yeah, so part of me now is sitting here going, what is the real ethics of that?
Unless you're rich, then you can give them something really special if you're rich. And then plus, public-wise, it looks great. So
it is it's probably a tax write-off too.
It's a good tax write-off and makes you look humble and not like all these other celebrities. So, I'm waiting till the channel's at 2 million subs, then adopting. And
a few dude, you could have them
monetize that kid too.
Start a kid family channel, make the kid edit those videos,
monetize the shit out of that child. There's ways to do it, ways to adopt.
Yeah,
that financially benefit you. But another time. I thought the episode was really fun.
Yeah,
I don't know what John's begrudging attitude towards this episode is.
No, it was really fun. It was one of those episodes where I wasn't like guffawing every joke, but I loved the mood.
Guffawing? Is that a word?
Like a good guffaw, like a
That's an actual word? Guffawing?
Yeah, guffaw.
I've never heard that word.
Guffaw. Yeah.
Guffawing. Okay. Yeah, that's a common word. I've definitely heard it used in many sentences.
Guffaw is totally a word. I mean, I guess it probably showed up a lot in Harry Potter or something like that.
Did it?
In the books, I would imagine, maybe. Those were the most consistent, the most consistently I would have dipped into the same literary voice, and thus I could imagine maybe it was used there. And
damn.
But guffaw, it's an older word. It's a more antiquated term for laughter. It's more arcane, if you will, a bit archaic, even retro, vintage, old.
Yeah, there we go. I was lost until you got there.
Stupid.
Anyway, yeah. I thought that the episode was it was not gefilte fish.
Gefilte fish. Those bloopers, boy.
It was not Gravity.
It was not Gravity Falls.
Gina.
Gina. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Nick Miller. That's his name. I didn't even need to get the Google search. It's Jake Johnson's name in the new girl. He's Nick Miller. Anyway.
I really cared.
Anyway, continue on.
So,
guffawing.
Yeah. I think the Amy storyline was nice. I felt like it had something to do with Jason Mantzoukas. It was kind of heartbreaking. I like whenever we get to see this more sensitive side of Rosa. Few and far between. But, when you're reminded that Stephanie Beatrice can cry on camera, the mark of any good actor, mark of any good reactor, too.
It's funny because in that moment I was going, oh, wow, she's really committed to this. But I'm like, guess it wouldn't be good if she wasn't. I guess like because it's a sitcom, you're surprised. But
Yeah, she was great. That was funny. I think Holt trying to be captain, who's trying to be like a fun leader in the department and uplift morale, was hilarious. But Andy Samberg, to me, it's still like really is like the Andy Samberg, the Jake and Holt show. Really, there's so many ways. It is the Jake and Holt show.
Yeah,
and it's just like his antics of just escalating and trying to keep shit under control, and his difficulty growing up is just a consistently funny thing to me. And yeah, I have plenty of friends now who've had kids, and a cousin who has a kid.
Not adopted.
Not adopted, the way you should do it. And
you heard it here, folks. So if you were considering it, now you know.
You know, if you find offense to that, sorry. But if you're someone who actually is adopted, you're probably not offended because you have thick skin.
Yeah. And if you don't know you're adopted, then you're none the wiser to any of
but
this.
subconsciously, you know.
Subconsciously, you're still tougher.
You look around the family, and you know something's all right. I don't.
No, I'm a Targaryen. I'm definitely a Targaryen and a Valarian.
They're not adopted.
That's true.
Those kids is not an example
that joke
of adoption.
did not work.
It's not an example of adoption.
No, it did not work, that joke. I take it back. Stricken it from the record, Your Honor.
So, my God. What were we talking about?
We were talking about the Jake and Holt dynamic being
whatever. It's fine. All right.
And funny enough, did they really interact at all in this episode? Like I thought that was
No. I think there was tensions on set, and they wouldn't allow them to interact in the same room.
Keep them apart, or a fight's gonna break out.
Yeah.
But it was really fun and nice to get some of that, as much as there is the tension of Nicolage. It was nice to get some of that classic Samberg and Latruglio together. Latruglio, however you say his name. Get some Jake and Chuck.
Yeah. Next one's the Halloween episode, though.
That's right. I'm excited. It's going to be a heist, I assume.
Do you know this already?
Well, isn't that the tradition? Isn't it always a Halloween heist of some kind? Or is the heist a different... No, it's a Halloween heist. I'm sticking to my guns. That's canon.
All right, guys. Listen, we did our part.
We
we're done.
Check.
So thanks for being here. Zooey Deschanel showing up is nice.
New Girls canon.
My mind was doing some work there. I was like, oh, is this like a celebrity guest star, or was she not a celebrity yet? And then it took me a few moments to be like, wait a minute, Schmidt, New Girl, is that the same one?
Yeah.
And then when I was about to say that, I saw your face looking weird, and I was like, oh, is that the same one?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like a 1-2 punch. It was like, whoa, wait. Like, this is a little late for special guest star Zooey Deschanel. Whoa, wait. What? This is context of a wholly other show, but I guess they were both on Fox.
That's smart.
So...
That's cool.
Because New Girl's on the West Coast, right? So, like, maybe there was an arc at the time where she's visiting New York. I can't remember. Or is it in... They live off, like, the beach, don't they? I don't know. I got to see it again. I got to watch the show.
Is it about, like, 3 guys trying to bang her?
At some point, and then it graduates. At least one of them is trying to bang everyone, and then one of them is trying to romantically, over much time, bang her.
I don't see the appeal.
Of Zooey Deschanel. or of the premise of New Girl.
Zooey Deschanel.
Manic Pixie. Did you go watch?
I don't know.
I've never seen 500 Days of Summer, but go watch that, and I'm sure you'll
totally
get it.
see the appeal of Zooey Deschanel.
Yeah,
I get it.
Bubbly and quirky, but also pretty.
She plays a scientist in The Happening. No, a teacher. Mark Wahlberg's a scientist. Much more believable.
I'm going to teach you all about physics, okay?
Anyway.
Why are you eyeing my lemon drink?
I know, buddy. I'm sorry for everything that's ever happened in your life.
Things could be much worse, to be honest. Watson the cat.
All right, guys. We're good. We're done.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.